Second Cup is brought to you by Roswell Park Comprehensive Care Center.
You guys, if this is not the best miracle, the most important miracle, Santa is here early. Good morning to you. It is 8 o'clock on the start of a Monday. So glad you're with us to start the day. And Santa, I'm so grateful that you were able to take a pause from making toys for all of the good little boys and girls all over the world to come here to Buffalo, no less.
Yes.
And speak with us. How cool.
Well, you know, it is a very busy time for Santa and Mrs. Claus and all the elves. We're working feverishly.
Yes.
We are indeed, but I would never miss the opportunity to spend some time with young Edward Trench here at Channel 7. It's a favorite thing to do every season. Thank you so
I am
much.
so grateful that you were able to take the time. I know, Melly. Santa, I know him. I know. I'm so excited to have him here. Santa Claus, you know, this is one of those times of the year where everyone is on their best behavior.
Yes,
We
they
all have to be, dotting our I's, crossing our T's. Why is this time of year, Santa, so special for you?
Well, it is a very, very special time because Santa does love everyone.
Yeah.
Regardless of who they are, regardless of where they were born or their socioeconomic status or anything that we use as people to separate ourselves. At Christmas time, it's not about that at all. It's really about loving one another and doing good for each other.
We're all together.
Yes, we are.
And isn't that so important?
Yes.
Okay, Santa, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Christmas Eve comes.
Yes.
And we are traditionally putting out milk and cookies.
Yes.
Is there one kind of cookie that you love more than others?
You know, in many ways, I always say Santa should never have any favorites because people make cookies from around the world. I get so many different kinds.
Yeah.
But Santa is so partial to chocolate chip cookies. I do love them.
I got to be honest with you. Those are my favorite too.
Oh, my goodness. I love them so, especially the chewy ones. They're so delicious. But honestly, I like every as you can see, I never miss a meal. And I do like every kind of cookie there is.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Santa, have you ever had Wegmans cookies?
Yes.
They're chocolate chip cookies.
Yes. Well, I've got to tell you, you asked why Santa is in Buffalo, and Wegmans is a large part of that. Mrs. Claus is such a fan of Wegmans. We're also fans of the Buffalo Bills. Now, shh, don't say anything.
Okay.
Santa's not supposed to have a favorite, but Josh Allen and James Cook. James Cook's feet running so quickly. They're always on my nice list. And lastly, sponge candy. Who invented that? I can't get enough of sponge candy.
Delicious, right?
It certainly is.
Now, it's not just Western New York either that has sponge candy.
No. And anywhere it is, I am.
I love that. Joyce is saying, Santa, the Bills need to make it to the Super Bowl and
They
win.
do.
So, okay, you obviously watched yesterday's game.
Yes, I
didn't
did.
you?
Yes, I did.
Now, how did you get it in the North Pole? How did you get to see it?
Well, we have amazing technology. You know, I was walking through the studio here today, listeners and watchers, and I've got to tell you, the technology is incredible here. There's so many wires. We have enough wires in this building to go all the way to the North Pole. But as wonderful as it is, the North Pole, we have even more technology.
Wow.
We do. And it's manned by engineer elves.
Oh, my
We
gosh.
send them incognito to the very best engineering schools across the country, and especially at the University at Buffalo. We love that.
Oh, they work very hard.
They do.
They sure do.
They do.
I mean, tell me what you think. I mean, Josh Allen yesterday, he had he almost was hurt. I couldn't even
I
believe
know.
that.
His poor foot.
I was
His
watching
poor
that.
foot.
Well, and were you nervous?
I was nervous. I was just a bit nervous because, Santa, there's two things that Santa cannot do. Number one is I can't deliver a dog. I'm sorry. Livestock is not there. You need to ask mommy or daddy for a dog. Speaking of dogs, would you say hello to Gladys for me?
I certainly would. Oh, my baby Gladys. She was so well behaved yesterday. We
Yes.
had my family over for the last night of Hanukkah. You know I'm Jewish.
Yes,
Santa.
I do.
But we celebrated the last night of Hanukkah all together with my family and my husband's family. It was just so nice. But Gladys was so well behaved.
Good, very good. And Hanukkah is done at sunset today.
That's
that
true.
right?
Yep. Today's the last day.
Wonderful. Well, happy Hanukkah to all who celebrate.
Thank
We're so
you.
happy that we can all celebrate this time of the year. So many different holidays. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Kwanzaa starts tomorrow.
It sure does.
Wonderful.
A lot of people are doing a lot of celebrating this
Yes,
time of
they
year.
are.
You're right.
Yes, they are.
You know, when I want to go back to the Bills really quickly.
Yes.
You know, when you saw Josh Allen kind of get hurt, were you? And you mentioned you were a little nervous, but
Yes.
are you so happy to see he's okay?
I'm so happy because I'm going to be honest with you. I dispatched a crack squad of elves who are very skilled in the medical arts, and we sent them down immediately. And
to
so-
Highmark Stadium.
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
But luckily, their services were not needed because Josh Allen is one tough cookie.
He sure is, along with his friend James Cook.
Yes,
Have you had the
indeed.
James cookie yet?
Oh, I have, and I can tell you it's marvelous.
Well, maybe that might be one thing that you can leave out for Santa.
I would love that.
Jeanette says, Ed, don't take this the wrong way, but you would make the cutest elf dressed up with Santa. Thanks, Jeanette.
But look, he's so much taller than Santa, though. Look at this. You can see it right
know.
here on TV.
You know, I think it's because my chair is so high, and Santa, yours might be sinking.
Well, you know, Santa does have a bowl full of jelly that weighs things down.
Santa, let me ask you. I mean, there are so many people who, you know, I'm seeing somebody here who said they never had the courage to come and sit on your lap or come and talk to you. But
Yes.
what do you often talk about with the children or even the adults who come and see you?
Of course. Well, I think it's very important, first of all, not everyone is excited to see Santa. And I understand that some children who are very small, particularly, are frightened of Santa. I'm overwhelmed. I think I'm a bit overwhelming, aren't I? I think I am. And that's all right. Santa never forces anyone to come and sit with him. The other thing that I like to do is I have a bench. I have a big bench. So if you don't want to sit near me, you can sit down on the other end of the bench, and I'm perfectly all right for that. Whatever you need. But yes, indeed, some people are a bit nervous.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to talk about with children is first of all, what are their interests? What do they enjoy to do? But most of all, I want to help them to be their very best.
Oh, that's a great way to.
That
look
is
at
so
it.
important. And how do we be our very best as people? By doing for others. Isn't that so?
Mhm.
By doing for others. At this season, it's so important for us to make sure that those we love and perhaps even those we don't even know have the same opportunity to celebrate wonderful holidays like Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa with joy in their hearts.
What is the best way to show that we
Yes.
have joy in our hearts to help others celebrate?
Well, with the little ones, sometimes little ones, the best thing that they can do is be good to each other. Often we have brothers and sisters that will come up, and I'll say to them, little ones, you fight every once in a while. And they'll say, yes, Santa, we do, but we don't want to admit it. But they do, and I know they do. But I tell them one day when you are very old, very, very old as mommy and daddy, ancient in some ways, certainly, you will call each other and you'll say, let's get together for a cup of coffee. And you'll be so glad that you are best friends. Remember that you are best friends. Now, the other thing I like to say to grown-ups is do for others. Always. This is at the time of year when others are in need, and it is so poignant.
Yeah.
There are agencies and places and wonderful people all over this great nation, all over the world, who do for others this time of year, and it's a good thing to do.
I love how you were telling all of the children to be kind to their siblings, like
Yes.
Vincenzo and Rosalie.
Yes, Vincenzo and Rosalie, of course. And I know that you do love each other, but every once in a while there's a little fight there.
Of
That's all
course,
right.
Yep, and Adriana and Alana,
Oh,
my nieces.
yes.
You know, I am so grateful to have my sister Dana here with me in Buffalo as well. And you know, I think it took a little while to figure that out.
Mm,
That you actually need your sibling to be your best friend.
you do. And often that comes later in life,
It
doesn't
sure
it?
does.
That's all right. That's all right. But I also know about the little one that I want to say hello
Oh,
to
please.
here today. I know that Bandit has a little friend now. Is that not right? Is it Logan?
It sure is.
Logan, who's 1 year old now? Is it 1 year?
He'll be a year old next month.
Well, Logan, it's soon your birthday, and I just wanted to say hello to you and your beautiful mommy and wish you a very Merry Christmas.
You know, I bet Katie is going to be so thrilled to hear that.
Wonderful.
She has ended up on the naughty list for many, many years.
She has, but she's redeemed herself, Katie.
Oh.
You're on the nice list.
Well, thank goodness for small miracles, Santa. It is a Christmas miracle. Katie's on the nice list. How did that happen?
Well, Santa has mercy on everyone. Oh, I'm being a bit of a tease, Katie. You're always on that nice list.
She's so funny. She's gonna call me later and be like, Ed, I told you.
She will. But Logan is so beautiful, and you must be so very proud.
She is thrilled to be a new mom, and
Yes.
you know, it's special being able to celebrate now. I think for her as a family of three,
Yes.
family of four, really, I guess, with Bandit.
Yes.
But to have that Christmas miracle come,
Yes.
and be that bundle of joy.
Oh,
It's just
yes.
so special.
I think that when we see children and we look through their eyes at this time of the year, it makes it so very exciting for us. Children have a special way of seeing the magic in everything. And when we allow ourselves to fall back into that way of thinking, it makes this entire season so very special. And so I encourage adults, embrace the magic, embrace it. Your children are, and you should too.
Now, Santa, there is one special girl who is very, very important. Her name is Natalia,
Natalia.
and she is 6 years old.
Oh, 6 years old.
And I think she's really excited for Christmas.
Oh, wonderful.
Has she made it to the nice list?
Oh, Natalia, if you are watching, I want you to know that not only have you made it to the nice list, but you have always been on the nice list. You are so deserving, Natalia. You're lovely, and I wish you such a happy Christmas.
So nice of you, Santa. And I'm sure she's going to be really excited
Oh,
as well.
Natalia, I'm excited, and I'll see you on Christmas Eve, but you won't see me.
She better be sleeping, right?
He must be sleeping. Natalia, you tuck yourself in and you bundle up those blankets and you get yourself to sleep. And I promise Santa will visit.
See, that is so cool. What's the best time for children to go to sleep that night on Christmas Eve?
Well, children, there are many different sleep times, correct? Santa knows some people whose mommy's 7:30 is the right time to go. And that gives mommy and daddy sometimes a little bit of time to enjoy each other. And that's so important. Mommies and daddies take time to be with each other this season as well, because it's also about you. It's all right to be a little bit selfish. It's all right. You can have a little glass of wine and perhaps watch some Hallmark movies or something wonderful. So take that time. But some children go to bed at 8:30 or 9:30. But I hope that all children are in bed by 11:30 at the very latest, even some of the naughty ones, because you still have time. Go to sleep and Santa will come see you.
I have a question for you,
Yes.
Santa. This is maybe a little bit deep. If somebody's on the naughty list
Yes.
this year, how do they get off?
Well, I will tell you. I'm going to reveal something here
Okay.
in Buffalo, New York. There are many children that perhaps should be on a naughty list. Yeah, it happens from time to time. But I will tell you, Ed, Santa has a very, very big heart. And it is very hard for me to put anyone on the naughty list. So indeed, children, I'll see you this Christmas.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Oh, here's a great question from Linda.
Linda.
We don't have any kids at home, so what time should we be in bed?
Oh, Linda, it's not quite as important that you go to bed immediately. I will tell you that. But what is important is that you enjoy that time. Is there anything more beautiful than being up at midnight? And this is for the grown-ups. Children, it's not time yet. But being awake at midnight with the lights off in the house, all except the tree, with those lights twinkling and looking so beautiful. It's such a peaceful moment, and it really does typify the joy and sometimes the silence of the Christmas holiday. So enjoy that time together, and you don't worry about sleep time. Santa will come.
Santa, now we've seen Hallmark movies this season, especially with the Bills
Yes,
and putting
yes.
Western New York in the spotlight.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, well, I did enjoy that Bill's Christmas movie. I really did. Because, one of my elves was in that
No
movie. Yes,
way.
young Sophie Melly Wishman. Sophie, if you're watching, I'm so proud of what you did in that little movie. She was one of the children in that movie, and she's one of my elves. We sent it down incognito. We did.
How special for her.
Oh, it was wonderful. There are other movies that Santa loves. I love Christmas Story.
Okay.
I love the Santa Claus. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you all a little bit of a secret as well. Bernard He really works for me.
Oh no!
Who knew? But the Miracle on 34th Street, not the new one, the old one. The new one is lovely. But the old one, oh, that is a classic.
I was going to say nothing like a classic.
Nothing like it.
I'll tell you, one of my favorite movies is Home Alone.
Oh, Home Alone. That young man, I love
Kevin
watching him.
McAllister is one of my favorite characters.
Yes.
And I can't figure out if I like Home Alone or Home Alone 2 Lost in New York better,
Oh,
because
wonderful.
they're
Oh,
both fun movies
Ah,
this time of year.
and such wonderful people in those movies.
I know.
People who have entertained us for their whole lives.
Many years.
Many, many years. One I miss terribly, and he was always on my good list, is John Candy.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
such a good man.
I know.
I spent a lot of time, Santa did, with John Candy, and I wish John Candy is looking over us all right now, making sure that we're enjoying and laughing our way through this holiday.
My husband Russell loves John Candy.
Oh, yes.
And one of his favorite movies is Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck made Santa laugh terribly. It's a wonderful movie. John Candy. Well, we celebrate him this
We
season.
certainly do. We certainly do. Santa, Peter here with us,
Peter.
saying, what is your favorite Christmas song?
My favorite Christmas song. Well, you know, while Santa and I, well, Mrs. Claus and I were in Buffalo, we managed to sneak away, incognito, of course, to the Buffalo Philharmonic, the Pops, the holiday Pops, yesterday. We were there yesterday.
Wow, how was it?
It was simply divine. All those people who studied so hard to play music or to sing, and they've done wonderful work.
Yes.
My very favorite is Silent Night. It was so very beautiful. You know, Santa's so busy on Christmas, and I'm running about and I'm doing all the things that need to be done,
Yeah.
and I enjoy every moment. But that moment when I'm sitting down and all is done, and I play that beautiful, quiet song, Santa falls fast asleep, and I sleep for many hours.
Is there one version of Silent Night that you love more than any other?
I love it in its original tongue. I
Sure.
love the German sound of that song. It's the way it was written, and it's the way it is most beautiful.
It is certainly one of the most beautiful songs.
It is.
Somebody was wondering, Shirley says that they were at the Philharmonic on Friday.
Oh, wonderful.
You know, we're so lucky to have them in Western New York.
Yes.
Joyce saying Sleigh Ride's her favorite song.
Oh, yes, I love Sleigh Ride.
Tina says Santa Claus is coming to town. That's a good one.
Because I am.
He's here. Santa, can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
How did you manage to sneak away so early from the North Pole?
Oh, well, you know, Santa's a savvy businessman. We do subcontract out some of our gifts. We do. We have to. We just don't have enough elves these days.
Understood. Everyone's short-staffed.
Everyone is short-staffed, but nonetheless, we do the very best we can. But you know, Santa's really about meeting people and bringing joy. And if I hid away in the North Pole, it wouldn't be very fun, would it?
No,
Not at all. And so we do. We get to the sleigh, Mrs. Claus and I. You know, the NFTA requires us to park at the airport now. Me too. And we had to rent a car from Avis, of all places, to drive around the city of Buffalo. But it helps with the disguise. It does. But at least they had a red Chevy Equinox for us. They did.
Perfect. That couldn't have been any more fitting.
Yes, indeed.
Now, Mrs. Claus, she's with you. I know that for a fact. Is there
Yes.
one thing in particular that she's hoping for this Christmas?
Oh, Mrs. Claus, let me tell you something. Santa is so part and parcel of the Christmas season, but I want to tell you something. There's a woman named Mrs. Claus who works so very hard to bring joy,
Yeah.
particularly to the elves that live with us. You know, she spends hours and hours and hours wondering what would they like?
Yeah.
What is the gift that they want? And she brings the Christmas magic to the North Pole. She
Ah.
certainly does. And Santa couldn't do it without her.
It's so important to have that partner, isn't it?
It is
You're a very
indeed.
lucky man.
I am so very lucky. And I've been so lucky. You know, Santa is 427 years old.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Older than Katie.
Older than barely. Just barely, of course. But Santa has been married to Mrs. Claus for 400 of them.
Wow.
And it has been the happiest 400 years of my life.
What is that like? What's the secret?
Well, the secret is respect.
Hmm.
Number one, we have to respect each other, what we want, what we don't want. But most of all, the secret to any marriage is to love one another and to listen.
Yes.
Listen. Often we think of what we're going to say in many conversations before the person's even finished speaking. Stop for a moment, consider, and listen.
My mom always said, it's not what you say, but how you say it. And she always said, be a good listener.
Yes.
I'm talking about her in the past tense. I don't know why.
No.
She's still here with us.
Mom,
thank God.
is what? Mom, he's talking in the past tense. I'll take care of that afterwards.
But she does. It's true. She says,
Yes.
be a good listener.
Yes.
And I think that's one of those things that's really hard to for some people to handle, right?
Yes.
Like you have to be active and you have to be
Yes.
present.
Yes.
And maybe with our family, it's hard to be present with them nowadays. We're all stuck on our cell phones. And maybe sometimes our families don't always get along.
That's true. That's true.
But when we get together for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, what's your best advice for those families?
My best advice. Well, I'll tell you, there's a word that gets in the way sometimes. It's called emotion. Right? We're emotionally tied to people. There are emotions that well up when we're with certain people. And sometimes emotions are good. Oh, I like a good cry now and again. I do. I like to laugh. Oh, I do. But sometimes emotions cloud the way we think.
They sure do.
And they cloud what comes out of this place here, this mouth. We say things sometimes that we don't mean because we speak out of emotion. So at this season, in this time when we come together, the most important thing to remember is what we mean to each other. And to only say things that build each other up, not tear each other down.
It's so true. I love that, Santa. That is super helpful. And I think important for children to really understand that as well.
Yes, yes. And you're so happily married. I'm so proud of the two of you.
Oh, thank you.
And you listen to each other and you enjoy the season together, don't you?
I do. And yes, if
you and Gladys as well. Gladys, little Gladys. If you're watching, Gladys, I'm saying hello to you.
And Russell, he's a very, very
Russell's
good listener.
Wonderful, Russell. He is on the nice list also, Russell. You are.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. But as I said, Santa's very merciful, but sometimes he's... Of course, I'm pulling young Edward Drench's leg. I am.
Santa, you make me laugh.
Oh, my goodness. Laughter is the best medicine. Laughter is something that we need, I think, more now than we ever have.
It sure is.
Sometimes we take life a little too seriously, don't we?
I agree. I think it's so important just to kind of let loose.
Yes, I think so. And I think Santa's just being a little bit serious here. But I hope that you all laugh and enjoy this season together.
Thank you, Santa. Let me finally ask you this question,
Yes.
because everyone wants to know. We know Comet and Dasher and Prancer and Blitzen, but what about Rudolph?
Well, we forgot about Cupid in that
And
little...
Cupid,
you
excuse me.
missed Cupid. And Cupid is very jealous. Right? Yeah, Cupid, it's all right. I corrected it. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph came along at a perfect time. It was perfect timing. Santa needed. It was a foggy night. We couldn't see. The weather was horrific. And Rudolph came and saved the day. But Rudolph is very, very special.
He is.
But Rudolph is one of the dear, and all of them, the boys. I like to. They're all boys for some reason because Santa said, well, to the ladies, will you like to pull the sleigh as well? And all of them said, no, he'd like to watch it. And I said, all right, whatever, that's fine. But the boys, they get together and they high five each other and they have little competitions together. And Rudolph is an important part of that. They play their reindeer games, they do, and they enjoy each other. Occasionally, we do get joined still, even now, by Olive, the other reindeer.
Really?
You remember Olive? She was a little puppy, and she helps us every once in a while, too.
Well, that's great. It's important to help.
It is.
No, okay, so Rudolph, his spirit must be contagious.
Oh, it's wonderful. Have you ever seen his nose?
It glows.
You might even say that it does glow. It glows. And it glows in his happiness. And, there are certain people and certain reindeer that they cannot help but radiate happiness this time of year. And Rudolph is one of those special people. And you know what, Ada? And I don't think I'm being too sentimental. I think you're one of those people as well.
Thank you, Santa. That just made my day. Thank you so much for saying that. I talk about this all the time, every morning. It's not about, whatever the story is that we're covering. It's about being part of a community.
It is.
And being there to embody the spirit of a community.
Yes.
And I love being part of that.
That is so true. And Buffalo is a beautiful community, and you should all be very proud. You are the city of good neighbors. Mm-hmm.
Santa, I wanna keep going here. I've got to pause for Autumn. She's gonna come in and do the weather, but briefly.
Autumn's wonderful. Autumn, I can't wait to see that weather report. Autumn, you're an expert.
But no snow, is that okay?
Well, we're a little worried about that, but that's all right. We don't need snow. We do have the option to put on tires on the sleigh.
Thank you. Goodness, we're gonna need them.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, let's pause quickly for Autumn so that she can come in and do the weather and traffic together, and then we'll continue on with Santa for a couple of seconds right after. Yeah. And then Lori and Tina, I see your question. Who's Olive? We'll talk about that in just a second. So stand by. Autumn's coming in. She's gonna track that 7 weather forecast for us.
Well, good morning. Let's take a look at the roadways. We have dry conditions, clouds and spots, sunshine and others as well. The 90, this is the eastbound exit, just near, kind of coming in and out of right through downtown Buffalo, moving along nicely this morning. And as we get our day started, we're only watching some areas of snow not too far away near Chicago. Going to make its way into Western New York as we head into the later portion of our afternoon and more so for the evening. So into our morning drive, have the sunglasses. There are areas with a lot more sun than others, especially across the southern tier, even parts of downtown. Now we'll increase clouds for the day, and eventually we are going to talk about some snow and even rain in the mix. 24 degrees right now, southerly winds right around 10 miles an hour. Feels like we are in the teens, so getting out early this morning, bundle up. We are going to get a little bit more of a breeze into the afternoon. Around the noon hour, we'll have gusts around 30 miles an hour. We'll have some snow showers arriving right around, I'd say, about the dinner hour with a dusting, and we'll even deal with snow into our night tonight. So timing on it, around 3 o'clock, a few spotty snow showers, scattered but more widespread into our evening, and then into our overnight as well. What we're going to watch near the lake shores, there's going to be a better shot of this mixing over to rain. So any snow that falls is then going to disappear because of the rain. And then temperatures on our Tuesday are going to be about 40 degrees with a few spotty showers in there. As for how much snow we're going to get, it's around an inch, maybe even 2 for areas to the east. But again, rain on top of that and temperatures right near 40 degrees. It'll be long gone by Christmas Day as temperatures rise into the upper 30s there.
Well, thank goodness, Santa, that you've got tires on your sleigh. Because as you just heard from Autumn, you're going to need them.
Well, you know, as I approach a city, I have certain people who alert me to the weather. And at a moment's notice, Autumn, you did a wonderful job here today, but Autumn is one of those contacts. Here in Buffalo, my first call is to Autumn. And I say, Autumn, what can I expect? And she delivers the most excellent report every time.
She's one of the best in the business.
She is the best in the business, and that's why she's on the North Pole's Rolodex.
I love that.
She is right on that Rolodex. Autumn's laughing backstage. Listeners and viewers, I'm so happy I brought her to life.
Santa, quickly answer some of the questions here. Who is Olive? Olive the Other Reindeer?
Oh, yes. Olive the Other. For those of you who have never seen it, Olive the Other Reindeer was a little Christmas cartoon that came on. And if you want to watch it, you should make it a part of your family celebration. Go to this thing called YouTube. I just learned about that recently, last night, as a matter of fact. But if you go to YouTube and you put in the search bar, Olive the Other Reindeer, I want you to watch that. It's a lovely story. It really is. Olive the Other Reindeer was a little puppy who came to save Christmas, and it's based on a true story.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so now we know something to watch. That's fabulous.
Yes.
Santa, final thoughts here for everyone who's watching here on Second Cup as we head into the Christmas season. We've got Christmas Eve on Wednesday, Christmas Day on Thursday. What should we expect, and what do you want us to know?
Well, it's going to be a lot of running about, isn't there? You're going to finish up your shopping. You're going to be running over to grandma's house or auntie's house. You're going to be loading the children in the car and running back and forth and wrapping gifts. And it's all coming down to the line now, isn't it? And sometimes it's very easy to get wrapped up in the busyness of the season. But remember, the season is magical. The season is peaceful. And most of all, this is a season of love. So please, as you go about your busyness, remember to stop and love one another. Do good for each other. And make sure that those who are important to you know every day how very much you care.
Love goes such a long way.
It does
Santa.
indeed.
Thank you so much for joining us. I know it's so hard to make time in your busy
Yes.
schedule
Yes.
for us, but listen, our second cuppies are so important to me, to Katie, and I'm so glad that you were able to stop by and hopefully make their day.
Well, I certainly hope I did, and I want to wish every single one of you a very happy holiday season, and I wish you the very best from my heart.
Ah.
Goodbye, everyone.
We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.